Hello, incredible soul. Welcome back to the Embodied Woman podcast. I am Anna Fink, the Wellness Architect, and I'm excited to speak with you on energetic wellness today because while the physical health is the foundation, energetic wellness is such an important piece that we need to discuss and talk about. And it's why I created Embodied Wellness to address not just the physical, but the energetic, mental, emotional, and spiritual. You are 99% space. Everything in this universe is comprised of energy, and our energy is constantly interacting. And even if we're not always aware, our energy field is being impacted by everyone else's energy field. So we need to become so discerning of what we are listening to, who we are speaking with, who we are spending time with, because there's so much energy and we're all feeling our own personal energetics and emotions and the collective energetics. We're navigating such a powerful time where we're feeling so much more than we've ever felt before, and we're being invited to rise, to increase our capacity to feel, to lead, to love. And we're living in truly the most incredible time. It's been prophesied this time. And we've never experienced anything like it before. The energy is changing exponentially. Time is accelerating and moving at a speed that has never been experienced before. We've just moved through this blue moon portal that happened in May. There were two full moons. We began May with a full moon and then ended May on May 31st with a full moon. There was a full moon on the 31st in Sagittarius, and that is such a powerful sign because for me, May felt like a line in the sand moment. May 31st felt like a line in the sand moment. The moon was this threshold closing the door to an old chapter, closing a portal. And this fire energy of Sagittarius was clearing away, burning away all that cannot come with us, all the old energy, all this stagnant energy. So if you were feeling a lot of intense emotions, you were feeling a lot of intense fear, a lot of intense doubt, a lot of thoughts, negative emotions, negative thoughts, a lot of fatigue, you're not alone. This moon was so transformational and so deeply illuminating that it brought to surface and to light some of our deepest, darkest shadows, revealing where we've been living in misalignment, whether it's patterns, relationships, dynamics with career, self-leadership, purpose, lifestyle, etc. And this moon was an invitation to clean it up and let go. This is the part of the process that is so essential, but it's not always easy. It's not comfortable. It's not always clean, but it's incredibly necessary. For it is in confronting these shadows and these limitations, these perceived doubts, that we reconnect with our true power. This closing of chapters is what creates space for new chapters to be birthed. I made a few big changes around this time. I stepped into a new mentorship container with a mentor because I believe that who we are around and who we're calibrating to, these new levels of power and leadership, who we surround ourselves with, deeply matters. I made changes around my own lifestyle, my career, how I'm showing up. I invested in myself in mentorship. I had conversations that were deeply necessary to move forward and lead me in a way that felt a little edgy and uncomfortable. But June feels like a new beginning, a new year, a new month, where it's time to do something big and it's time to move towards something that is true. This full moon illuminated areas of misalignment to bring you into alignment. And so while it felt intense, it felt almost like punishment, it was actually preparation because the energy of June centers on building momentum and change, creation. It centers on new innovation. So if you've been hesitating to move, hesitating to create, hesitating to create change, this is your time. How will you ever fly if you don't even try to move your wings and fly? This fire horse energy that is coming in this year is on fire. We're feeling it amplified in world events, on the world stage, political, global, all of it. We're feeling so much right now. It's all heightened, but it's this forward momentum. So whatever we put into motion now, whether it's aligning with our dreams and our visions and everything we desire in that life, or it's aligning with our fears, we are going to move toward that very quickly now. So it's so important to be discerning on what you're focusing on the gratitude for what you have, enjoying the journey of your becoming, of creating what you're building. because it's happening faster now and it can feel incredibly exhilarating and also sometimes dizzying and ungrounding. So it's important to hone in with yourself, to go deeper, to prioritize yourself, your values, your connection to yourself, to anchor, to meditate, to feel connected with your vision in yourself. Rather than letting the outside noise distract you, connect within and find the nuance of what is aligned. Something that I've also been contemplating is that your new life will cost you your old life. There are beautiful aspects of our life as it is, but in order to create the life we truly desire, we must be able to let go of what was. We must be able to let go of old patterns, people, places, identities, realities, in order to create change in a new life, a new identity, a new reality. And this comes with a lot of discomfort, sometimes even pain, because we're moving away from the comfort of the predictable known, the linear way of operating, creating a new vision, a new version of yourself, a new life, a new identity isn't always comfortable because it moves you beyond what you've been known to create and known yourself to do and known yourself to be and known yourself to operate. But this change is pivotal and it asks you to choose different and it asks you to embrace discomfort and see it as a sign that you're growing, that you're on path, and not take it as a sign to turn around. Creating what you desire doesn't always feel good at first, but you get to remember that discomfort is a good sign. It's a sign you're growing. Remember that it isn't yours because what I mentioned earlier, that you're 99% energy, you're always feeling everyone else's energy. So Dr. Dane here is an incredible chiropractor who shares that 99.9% of what we think, feel, experience, fear is not even ours. All the thoughts, the stories, the emotions, the fears, the doubts are simply passed on from others or inherited. So you can be near someone feeling something and you can pick up on what they're feeling. But so often we feel these things, we think these things, we don't even question them and then just take it on as ours. We get to remember this is not ours and we can always come back to our center to anchor into ourselves. We have to remember what our frequency is, who we are, and you simply picked them up, perceived them, and believed them to be yours, and you've been carrying them. It's time to let them go. They are not yours to carry. So in this time where you're refining your energetic frequency, it's so important to have energetic hygiene, to know what is yours. And you can ask simple questions like, is this even mine? Does this belong to me? Who does this belong to? And often when we do that, it shifts. You can also say return to sender. I return all that is not mine to the light. Just using your words to code in frequencies that bring you more joy, more abundance, more happiness, more alignment is so powerful. The word light carries very unique frequencies, so when you say the word light out loud, it can help dispel darkness and alchemize the energy. The word light carries unique frequencies that bring us back into our power, into our truth, and into our light. And you can also alchemize the energy, what you're feeling. Whatever you're feeling is coming up to be processed, to be alchemized. You can say, transform this energy into magnetic energy. And then you breathe. Exhale, let it go. All the emotions, all the feelings you are experiencing are simply energies that are ready to be transformed, to be alchemized. The energy you are experiencing is simply here showing you what's ready to move, to be released. But often when we feel this energy, we can go into feeling debilitated and paralyzed by it. But it's not here to paralyze you, it's here to propel you. So keep anchoring into your body, into your power, into your light. You've got this. We are rising. We're in this together. I am so proud of you. Please share this with anyone who could use the support and the tools and the wisdom. And I'll be sharing more on the energetics because this is such a big part of the world we are moving into with the new paradigm coming now and in 2027 and beyond. So thank you for being here. I am so grateful and I look forward to connecting soon.